Thanks a lot. Well, cinema has that wonderful advantage over just photography, which is time. And you have to have, an emotion has to have time.
Exactly. And we never had that when they were constantly moving the camera. Now that you've stopped it on character, it's just, to me, it's fascinating with what it tells you. I mean, there's no words.
Well, and there's no really better use of cinema than the human face.
Yeah.
It's all about the human face.
The comment was about allowing yourself to be still and set up a framing that makes it appear as if you're looking at a painting as opposed to a moving picture. And that, again, I think credited to having control over that, because I'm sure there would have been a lot of notes on moving it forward. We have time for one more question, sir.
I have a question for all of you, actually. A certain television show ended recently, which either had created or signaled a
Is that Duck Dynasty that ended recently?
The end of that show either signaled or some people said the beginning of a renaissance of television, small screen, or it's created a huge vacuum, which no one will fill. Would you ever consider directing a television show, episodic television, or something along the quality of what that was?
The question was about television and how it's enhanced now and become quite a place for good work. And the question is, he's so entrenched in film, would you consider doing a television series?
It didn't start with Breaking Bad. It maybe goes back to The Sopranos. We've been in a golden age of American television for 15 years, doing fantastic stuff, precisely in an age when our movies have hit the skids in terms of human, intelligent, literate movies. We get 8 a year, maybe, American films. But we're in a golden age of television, and between his show and probably The Wire, those are probably the two best we've had.
Which one is better? I mean, if you had to choose.
And the turn on of TV, of these TV things, is the long narrative. And the infinitely peelable onion of character. To add more and more complexity, more and more interest, and more contradiction. It's fantastic, it's beautiful, it's lifelike. And I've been asked a lot about maybe going into television, since the type of narrative I'm interested in is done more currently in TV than in movies. However, I still believe in movies. And I'm not interested. I've directed a pilot, and I would do a pilot again. I don't want to get sucked into a TV show yet right now, maybe later. But I still believe in movies, and I believe in compressed narrative as well as I believe in elongated narrative. Would The Godfather have been great at 60 hours? Yes. Is it great at 6 hours? Yes. And to make those jumps in narrative and have economy of narrative, and also the visual scope you can have in film, is still not, in general, not replicated on television. So I still believe, and there aren't many of us still trying to make more human literate films, and those of us who are having to usually have very low budgets. David O. Russell has had $50 million now for American Hustle, which is great. I'm so happy he did, that the studio would put its hand into his pocket for something interesting like that. And I hope more of that to come, but I still believe in movies.
Compressed narrative or elongated narrative. You love movies, we love movies, and these two gentlemen have been involved in making really a phenomenal film in Nebraska. Please welcome them and thank them for being here tonight. Thank you all very much for coming, and see you tomorrow night. Oscar Isaac, he's fantastic. Thank you, everybody. Good night.